With pronounced at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagavan, dear brothers and sisters. I'm so happy to meet this group from Mulund, Bombay, an annual Mulund area, right? And this has been an annual exercise which they could not avoid me, and I don't want to avoid them either. We are mutually bonded. I'm so happy, sir. Thank you for your kind invitation. In fact, I would love to see you in your own place, Mulund, there in Bombay, someday. Who knows? Someday. Well, incidentally, I may tell you that I'll be visiting Pune from 5th January till 9th. I will be there, visiting Sholapur, Shirdi, and other areas. And coming to the second point, what sir mentioned, the two books which are recently released, latest, one is Quest Eternal, the second one is Between You and Me. In fact, the series are three, two have been released, and the one will be coming up on 23rd positively. You see, your visit this time happily coincided with Christmas preparations. Christmas preparations are going on in a very big way in Prashantinilayam. I welcome to this morning two of the brothers from South Africa, whom you find them here. One is Ishan. Isan. Yeah. Your name? Rajiv. Isan and Rajiv. Rajiv is more an Indian name. And Isan is also Indian name but made South African there. So they are of Indian origin. I welcome both of you. I am so happy that you could make it convenient to be here amongst us. I am also happy to welcome my very good friend, more than my own brother, Mr. Raman Sood from Delhi, who is seated over there, and accompanied by his friend, Colonel Joshi, also from Delhi. Thank you very much, sir, for your gracious presence. Well, why I brought Christmas to this morning? Why? What makes me to mention of Christmas? The reason is this: after all, we are very close to Christmas. So what? You know what Christ said? Christians believe that Christ would come again. That Christ would come again. And what they call second coming of Christ. They call cosmic Christ. That Christ would be coming again. Then somebody asked Christ, "Oh Lord, would you come again?" "Yes, I will come again. I'll come again. How can I know you that you have come again? How can I identify you? How can I know you?" Then Christ said, "You will know me by my works." By my works. Well, I would take it this way. Works means projects, welfare programs. So Christ said, "I'll come back and you'll know me by my works." Such as Sai Baba is the second coming of Christ according to large population of Christian community. And you know Sat Sai Baba as cosmic Christ, as universal Christ, the Christ that has come again because of his works. As promised earlier, his works will stand as a testimony, as a kind of publicity, as a kind of radiance, as a sort of brilliance, a sort of light and delight to everybody across the globe. Therefore, when I say Christ, I mean Bhagavan Baba, the cosmic Christ. So wonderful. If we just watch both of them, it is Sat Sai Baba who is born in a cow shed here. Cow shed, you can go and see. It is Christ who is born in a shed, a shepherd family. Father being a carpenter. Both of them are very poor. Christ utter poverty. Satsang Baba, totally poor. You may not believe when I say, because I say right from Swami, he had only one pair of dress. Do you believe that? Shirt and a knicker, that's all. In his childhood. When he washes the shirt, he'll have the knicker. When he washes the knicker, he'll have the shirt only. When a button is gone, he would put a thorn there. This Baba publicly said, public meeting. He doesn't hide anything. Look at Jesus Christ, born in a very, very poor family. Satsang Baba is a cowherd. Christ is a shepherd. Satsang Baba continued his studies up to class 7. Thereafter he said goodbye to schools. Class 7 discontinued, that's all. There is one place by name Puttaparthi here, very close. You find transfer certificate, TC of Bhagavan there. TC. Can I have this? Okay. Transfer is school certificate, school leaving certificate, which is framed, hanging on the wall here. If you are interested, you can go and see. 7th class discontinued. Christ unlettered. Both of them, from the point of worldly knowledge, worldly secular education, we can say they are zero. Baba said at one time, I did not touch my books at all. I did not open my books at all. They remained brand new. Why? Because I never opened them. So Swami is not interested in the books. Further, he threw the books away. I don't want it. And in all examinations, he stood first. Not only that, he made others also get first class by leaking the question paper. This he said at the open meeting in the auditorium, and I am telling you, but you don't do that. You don't do that, I did it. Therefore, though he didn't study, he answers and make others answer. That's why I say Christ and Baba are unlettered or illiterate or are not formally educated as we are. But there is nothing that is not known to Satsang Baba. There is nothing that is not known to him. One simple example. These two brothers must be knowing, because they are veterans, coming since long. Dr. Alreza Sahab from Bombay, right? A very senior man, Bhishmacharya. And he walks like that. And you should see Swami watching Alreza. He too imitates his style of walking. And Dr. Alreza is so close to Swami. Every day he goes in the afternoon, talks to Swami. And very interesting thing is, Swami tells him whom to operate, when to operate, why to operate, why not to operate. Why should not be operated. He tells him the medicines to be given to patients also. Alreza himself told me. Swami tells me, it seems he takes the list of the patients and their complaints. He shows to Swami, okay, finished. This is not influenza, no. This is some other problem. This is not that, this is this. Operation not necessary in this case. So Baba, 7th class discontinued, speaks of medicine. Yeah. He speaks of engineering. The beautiful buildings that you see around are all his own design. Even engineers will have to fall flat in front of him. You know what kind of buildings they are? They are not simple buildings. That music college building, you must have seen that violin and tabla there, elevations. The building is so beautiful that the builders, L&T company, Lawson and Chubro, they received 10 lakhs award from UNESCO, international organization. 10 lakhs, best construction. About super speciality, they received 20 lakhs prize. Wonderful construction of architecture. Why? The wonderful man did it, therefore everything has to be wonderful. Everything has to be wonderful. Handsome is that handsome does. As he is wonderful, everything is bound to be wonderful. But from the formal point of view, he is not holding any engineering degree. He is not holding any medical degree. That's what Sathya Baba is. Most surprising. And suddenly he goes to a professor and tells him, what are you doing here? He tells Swami, that's not the way, I'll tell you what to do. Finish. Swami speaks of laser sciences. He speaks of quantum mechanics, the latest subjects, nuclear medicine, the latest subjects. In other words, we study, we learn, and we come to know. Whereas Baba does not study, does not learn, he knows. Why? He is knowledge himself. We are knowledgeable. We are knowledgeable with knowledge, while he himself is knowledge. Why? Prajnanam Brahma. The scripture says, Prajnanam Brahma. Knowledge is divine. Bhagavan himself is totally divine. The total knowledge. I'll give one more example and proceed to the next aspect. You know, Dasara is one celebration which draws devotees from all over the world. There on the dais, you have many priests, pandits, scholars, who are experts in Vedas. Each of the pandit is an authority in that branch. Some are experts in Samaveda, some are experts in Rigveda, like that. Because one school they specialize, something like ENT expert, something like heart specialist, something like Veda experts, one branch. Well, Yajnam is going on, Swami moves in their midst and tells them mantras they forgot to repeat. Tells them some of the mantras they missed. Some of the mantras they omitted. Well, they are totally taken by surprise. Why? We chant mantra while Swami himself is mantra. He himself is mantra while we repeat mantra. That is the difference between Swami and others. Coming back to Christ, my friends, Christ always moved among children. Always children. Sathya Sai Baba moved amongst children in the beginning. Children, tiny tots. While he was in the school, Swami is a big leader among them. Making all boys play, sing and all that. And he didn't stop that. He made all the boys sing songs, dance, play with him, and then teach some songs to correct those fellows who are along the wrong path. It seems the head of this village in Swami's childhood has got all bad habits. All bad habits. What Swami did was, he taught some songs to these boys, which are sarcastic, which are ironical, which are highly critical. And these boys stand in front of the head of the village, start singing, making fun of him. And the head of the family comes out, head of the village, talks to Swami, I'll give you some sweets, please stop singing like this. No, no, give sweets to everybody. After sweets are given to everybody, again he starts singing. Again. Because his business is to correct people. People who are along the wrong path. People who have taken to vices. People who have not been righteous. They have got to be corrected. And Baba corrected them. Baba the reformer. Right from the school, he has been a reformer. All his music, all his cheerfulness, all his playfulness are to correct people, not to kill time or time pass. It's not that. To correct people. Always moved among children. Christ always moved among children. Christ always moved among poor people, sick people. Always. Very poor people. If you just read Swami's story, biography, you will come to know that he was surrounded by very, very poor people. All poor people. Innocent people. And it is Christ later performed miracles. Baba's miracles at a later stage. The miracles of Baba are so marvelous as the miracles of Jesus Christ himself. What happened was long back, very long back, a fellow, an elderly man, very close to my native place, around 70 or so, came to Prashantinilayam. I know him personally. Well, because of the sugar problem or negligence, over a period of time, he has become totally blind. Totally blind. Swami gave him the interview. He called his son also. What Swami did was, he kept his hand on both of his eyes. The fellow started seeing. Then the fellow started shouting Jai Sai Ram in the interview room itself. Blind could see. And then he calls his son, "Are a useless fellow. You take care of your father properly. You take care of his business. I have given him back the eyes and the vision because he has been my old devotee," says Swami. Similar thing happens in Holy Bible. Why am I able to say about biblical episodes? The reason is, for 26 years, I served in a Christian college. I happened to be the student of the same Christian college. So for 30 years, I had intimate association with Christian missionaries and Christian institutions. I find totally parallels. I don't find that Christianity is anything different from what Swami says. No. I find both the teachings are very similar, parallel, alike, synonymous. Synonymous. And you also know, as Christ is passing by the street, there are people lame who could not walk, who are lame people. And Christ goes to them, touches, and the fellow starts walking. The Bhagavad Gita clearly says, blind can see, lame can walk. Lame even can climb mountains. Mountains. Pangum langhayate girim. Pangum langhayate girim. They can climb mountains also. Therefore, Christ could give vision to the blind people, and Christ could make lame even to walk. I'll give what happened in Vrindavan when I was there. A very fatty lady from Ireland, the body, I think she needs 2 chairs to sit. Somehow because of the cheese of Ireland, I do not know. Somehow she could not walk. The whole body is packed in a wheelchair. just as we dump our luggage in a suitcase. She is made to fit in a chair, poor lady. And the chair is driven. Swami gave her interview. And the chair is pulled into the interview room. Though I was to go to the college, I did not go. I wanted to see what will happen. Such a lady, a mountain almost, is packed in a wheelchair and pushed into the interview room. What would happen? Believe me, my friends, I am giving you first-hand information. At the end of the interview, I saw her coming, walking out of the interview room in the normal way. Swami saw me from a distance. He called me, "What are you doing here?" Swami, I am just watching. You are not supposed to watch. You are supposed to be in the college. It's time, why are you here? Excuse me, Swami, I want to see what's going on here. But from tomorrow, don't do that. I was there and said, "What did you notice? What did you see?" "Swami, I saw that lady." "Oh, you are seeing ladies." No, Swami, I am seeing this lady." "Oh, I see. What happened?" "Swami, I saw her walking like that." "What do you know of Swami?" "Huh? Are you happy?" "Swami, I am happy. Because whenever I see a miracle, I feel like sharing with people any number of times, with any number of people, on any number of occasions. There is a great joy in sharing. There is excitement in knowing. There is joy in sharing. We are ecstatic to know. We are blissful to share. That's what I have seen. Lame could walk. That happened in Jesus Christ. And that's what Swami does even today. Jesus Christ went to attend a wedding at a place by name Cana. And the people thought that few would attend. But 500 people attended that. Where is the food? When the food is made for 10, 500 people attended. What to do? Christ comes there. And he goes into the kitchen. He touches his empty vessels. All of them are full of food. Enough for 500 people. That is Jesus Christ, the Lord. Same thing had happened in the case of Bhagwan, Sri Sat Sai Baba. I happened to be there with him in Kodaikanal for one of the festival days, Isarama Day. In Kodaikanal, Swami stays 6 kilometers away from the town. 6 kilometers. It is all a mountainous area. Who will come there for food, walking 6 kilometers, up and down 12 kilometers? So they did not expect a large number. They were expecting 100 or 200. But surprisingly enough, it is about to cross 1,000. What to do? The food cooked there is over. That is the year when I joined Swami's college as a principal. I am quite new to Swami. New to Swami, I mean just to speak and go till then. To work with him closely, I do not know. But all seniors know that. To work with him is a challenge, is not easy thing. But the first 1 or 2 years, your mistakes will be tolerated. Your mistakes will be excused. What they call honeymoon period. In honeymoon period, whatever the wife makes, the husband will take it as amrita. Very nice. There is no salt there. There is no chili powder, no taste. But this fellow says honey is very nice because it's honeymoon. Similarly, this fellow looks very handsome. After 1 year, truth will come out of the bag. After 1 year. So after a honeymoon period of service with Swami for 1 or 2 years, you will be passed through rigorous tests. where even small mistake will not be tolerated. You have to pay heavily for everything. So, somebody called me from the kitchen, Prof.Anil Kumar, yes. Please tell Swami that food is over here. He is inviting everybody for food, but there is no food there. Some of the gentlemen invite every guest for food, while the house lady says there is not enough of food there. Poor lady, she has to cook again. So there is not enough of food. They wanted me to tell Swami. I did not know how risky it is. I did not know. But I was prepared to face that spiritual risk. I went close to him and said, Swami, Amy, what? Food అయిపోయింది Swami. Food is, Repeat what you said. Food is over. Then he looked at me seriously and said, I don't want anybody to say two words. What? No. Nobody should say no to anybody. N-O. Number two, never say it is over. No. Go back, he said. Amma, good that I am not burnt. Because fire, I say. So I ran to the kitchen. Believe me, my friends, all the empty vessels are full of food now. Full of food. Enough for all those people. At the end, Swami calls me. You said food is over. Where from the food has come? Swami, I am sorry. There is nothing like over. It is enough. Enough for everybody. Why do you say that? That's what Swami is. The same thing he said in the year 72, when he performed mass Upanayanam, the thread ceremony, and he did it for about 500 boys at a time. And for the lunch, parents are also permitted to have the lunch with the boys. Fellows like me are the first fellows to get out, because open announcement was made. Excepting boys and parents, nobody should be there. 72. I was quite new and I didn't know anything. So, in the evening, Swami was talking to some purohits, priests there. See, these fellows did not cook properly. Food is not enough. What to do? I had to send all the food from upstairs. Swami stays upstairs. He has to send food as if there is a kitchen. I had to send food from upstairs. Enough for all. That infinity, akshaya. Kshaya meaning that which declines, that which diminishes. Akshaya, that which is infinite. Swami's hand is akshaya, infinite, that would never diminish. The food went on supplied. That's what I remember of Jesus Christ, as said in the Holy Bible. Then would also come across Christ's teaching with stories and parables. Swami's teachings are full of stories, chinna katha, small stories. I do not know how many of you are new to Swami literature. I do not know how many of you are here for the first time. But if you care to read any book containing Swami's discourses, you will agree with me that nobody can communicate in that simplest style ever possible. Toughest things, philosophy, Vedanta, communicated in the simplest style, in a lucid style, in a local style. Nobody can do it. That's the ability of avatar. That is the ability of a noble soul. That is the ability and the capability of a realized soul. is Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, who could communicate in the simplest style. It is Jesus Christ, who could communicate in the simplest manner. Then again, in human history, we see Bhagavan Sri Sat Sai Baba communicating in a very, very simple way. In the modern age, my friends, it is not possible for us to start learning Sanskrit at this age. It is not possible to go through various interpretations of Advaita, of Adi Shankara. It is not possible. But if you read Swami's literature, if you read Swami's books, they are very simple. You'll be able to know all philosophy, the entire spirituality in quintessence, in a nutshell. That ability has. Once Swami, spirituality is tough, what shall I do? That is the question I have put. My friends, in all humility, a personal note here, with no sense of publicity or pride, because it's too late to develop those qualities. If my books are popular, it is because they are direct from Swami. What he said, I repeat. That's all. I don't have anything to say myself, because my good fortune is I know nothing. My good luck is I know nothing, accepting what Swami said. And Swami has got that element of Krishna in him, that mischievous element. One day he asked me to speak, of course many times. It is one occasion. I said, Baba said, love and faith. Faith first and love next. That's what I said. What did I say? As Baba said. Give one or two examples. Second, Baba said, it is experience first and the love next. Baba said, I made speech. Then Swami said, he started speaking. Anil Kumar said, Anil Kumar said, faith first, love next. He is wrong. Why? Child has no idea of faith at all. Child starts loving the mother. So love first, faith next. Anil Kumar said, experience first, love next. He is wrong. Why? To know swimming, you should jump into water and learn. You cannot learn swimming on the tar road or cement road. So he went on contradicting every statement. I was enjoying the joke, because Swami contradicting, Swami correcting me is an act of divine romance with him that I enjoy. That I enjoy and laugh loudly also. Provide entertainment to audience, because they are happy that Anil Kumar committed a mistake and Swami corrected. Good. It's good that you enjoy him at my cost. Doesn't matter. Then the Swami spoke like that, and then we went for the dinner. All of them were there, and Swami softly came to me and said, are you upset, Anil Kumar? I said, Swami, why? I said, you are wrong every time. And so I said, are you upset? No, Swami. He said, why are you not upset? What to do? Are you upset? No. Then why are you not upset? What can you say that? Then I said, Swami, I am not upset because I said then what you said before. In earlier talks you said, faith first, love next. Experience first, love next. Earlier talks. And today you say, Love first, faith next. Love first, experience. Today what you are saying. So what I said was what you said before. What I said now is what you are telling now. I never said anything for myself. I never said anything left to me. I simply repeated then and now. Oh, are very manchi knack undra niku. You got the knack, huh? Good answer you gave, he said. Therefore, Swami plays the game with you. And supposing you say that I am confident I can speak. Sometimes we are human beings, that element of ego will raise its ugly hood any time, the hood of a snake. It raises its head. One day I was talking philosophy and all that. Why philosophy? Say some experiences. Then I started telling experiences. Why others' experiences? Tell your experience. When I started telling experience, why personal? Tell general. Then when I started speaking general, what experiences? Some philosophy. Some huh? Is it table tennis or what? Those that learn tennis, what they do is they pick up the ball in the beginning, hit it on the wall, try to practice like that. Swami played tennis with me. Allows me to speak 10 minutes and then puts a break. Go back. And then this, that. Oh, then I said openly, Swami is enjoying the fun at my cost. Something is waiting for me. But anyway, I also enjoy, along with you, what Swami has been doing in my case. Then Swami started laughing. Therefore, his divine knowledge is such that it is playful, whereas in our case, knowledge leads to ego and arrogance. In our case, knowledge makes us headstrong, dull-headed, big-headed. But the knowledge in Swami makes him cheerful, playful. We cut jokes like anything. To tell you one thing, it was Howard Murphy who first wrote book on Swami, Man of Miracles. The whole Western Hemisphere have come to Swami because of Murphy's book. The whole Western society, all devotees from the Western countries have become devotees having read his book, Man of Miracles. And that Murphy came to Swami and he underwent operation. He was improving his health. He was convalescing. In that convalescent state, he came to Swami for his blessings. While he is walking, "Hi Murphy, are you perfect?" he said. "Hi Murphy, are you perfect?" Everybody enjoyed. So his knowledge is for our own blissful state, for our own enjoyment. Whereas our knowledge is for display. Our knowledge is for show. While his knowledge is to make us happy. While his knowledge is to let us know his divinity, to experience his divinity. His knowledge is purposeful, our knowledge is wasteful. See that? There is one gentleman, another man from United States by name Sinclair, Connecticut, United States of America. And that Sinclair came for Swami's darshan and his wife is waiting there. And when Sinclair walks into the room, he says, "Sinclair, have you anything to declare?" Have you anything to declare? Everybody burst into laughter. And there's one devotee from Guatemala. Somehow, I know his name, but Guatemala, very old devotee, very elderly man. From the Latin America, South America is the first devotee in those days. In the veranda, "Hello, when did you come?" "Swami is fine, good." "Nice journey?" "Yes." "How is your wife?" She is fine, Swami. No. First wife. And Swami is fine. Oh, how about second wife? She is okay, Swami. The present one, third wife. Oh, only third. You fellows are like that. He made that man commit to the number of wives he has and then says, you fellows are like that. And that man also is laughing, you see. Swami's conversation with Swami, the time will pass off like that. You will never know, you see. It's nearing 1 o'clock, what? The second-hand information is making you forget the time. How about Swami's talks? What I am passing on to you is second-hand information. How about Swami? You forget the time. You forget the appetite. You forget the environment. That is the effect of Bhagavan, Satsang Baba. Very, very fantastic, very fantastic. It is Christ who said, fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. But Satsang Baba made a small correction. Not the fear of the Lord, love of the Lord. Daiva Priti, love for God. Papa Bhiti, fear of sin. Fear of sin. You should not fear God, you should fear sin. Daiva Priti, Papa Bhiti, fear sin. Then what will happen? Sangha Niti, morality in society. I am also reminded of Christ saying, everything shall be added unto you. Seek ye the kingdom of heaven, everything shall be added unto you. Everything will be given to you. It is Satsang Baba who said beautifully, 1 0 10, 1 2 zeros 100, 1 3 zeros 1000, 1 4 zeros 10,000. Remove 1. Is it 100? Put any number of zeros till the evening. 0 is a 0. 0 has a value when there is a number in the front. So when Christ said, everything shall be added unto you, seek ye the kingdom of heaven, in the words of Bhagavan Sri Satsang Baba, hero is God, zero is yourself. Yourself the zero will get value when you have hero by your side. Arjuna the zero becomes hero because of Krishna. Therefore, everything shall be added unto you. What a wonderful statement it is. And the same Holy Bible says, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Sat, truth means sat, existence. A point here. Swami visited Hyderabad many times, long back. We were having our lunch. Swami came there and said, Anil Kumar, are you student of science? Yes, Swami. Does science speak truth? Yes. Science speaks of truth only. No science speaks of lies. Physics, chemistry, pakka truth. Yes, Swami, science stands for truth. You are wrong, he said. Why, Swami? Do you mean say science is false? Do you mean say science speaks of lies? No. Now Swami gives an example. Today you are having this shirt. Yesterday you are wearing the suit. Tomorrow you may have kurta pajama. The dress you are wearing is changing day to day, but you are permanent. So the one who is changeless is yourself. The one that is changing is the dress. Science is like that. Morning very cool, afternoon hot, evening slightly warm, night again very cold. So temperature and pressure, they go on changing. How can that be true which changes? Truth never changes. Satyam trikalavajyam. The indivisible, that which is permanent, that which is continuous is truth, unchangeable, changeless. Therefore, science does not speak of truth. Oh, Swami, then what does it stand for? Science stands for facts. Facts. It is a fact that I am having a shirt. It is a fact that I heard suit yesterday. So facts go on changing, but I don't change, I remain the same. So facts are in science, truth is spirituality. That's what Holy Bible says. Ye shall know the truth, meaning that truth which is changeless, eternal, immortal, blemishless, nitya, suddha, buddha, mukta, swarupa. The existential reality which is changeless is Vedanta. And finally Swami says, God is truth, truth is God, live in truth. Whole thing, simple. God is truth, truth is God, live in truth. Who can tell you that way? Ye shall know the truth and shall set you free, says the Bible. Swami says God is truth, truth is God. Hari Om Tat Sat. Gone. Simple. In Vedanta it is said, I am Atma Brahma. I am me. The Atma is Brahman, supreme. That's what Veda says. Baba makes it very simple. I am Atma Brahma. It's not I am Atma, I am Brahma. Finished, gone. So, how simply he conveys, how nicely he communicates, that is the ability of avatar. Avatar. It is Christ who stands for forgiveness. Oh Lord, forgive me. Yes. He doesn't complain. Because Baba forgives, we are here. If he has no forgiving quality, whole Prashanthana would be empty. Whole Prashanthana would be empty, nobody would be there. Because all of us commit mistakes somewhere or other. Is forgiving. Many people come to Swami and say, Swami, I did that. I said, past is past, forget the past. Past is past, forget the past. Christ is forgiving. Baba adds another point. I am forgiving and giving also. Jesus forgiving Lord. Satya Sai Baba giving Lord and forgiving Lord. How about you and me? Get and forget. He gives and forgives while we get and forget. That is the difference between the common man and an avatar. It is Christ who said, I have come here to grow, not to destroy your faith. I have come to grow your faith, not to destroy. Faith here means religion. It is Sat Sai Baba who encourages all religions. All religions. People, see, in the month of May, Buddhists come here. Now so many Christians, you go there, should shut their behind. So many people are working decoration. They are very serious about it. I met some South Africans and I met some Australia people. Swami, why don't you come there? Where a decoration. They're so serious about it. Huh? I'm so glad. I'm so glad about it. Baba could make them. And all of them are not Christians again. No. So all celebrate all religions. That's what Holy Bible says. All are one. My dear son, be alike to everyone. All are one. My dear son, be alike to everyone. It's Satya Sai Baba who says, Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahuda Vadanti. Truth is one. And Swami adds another also. Truth is one, sir, not two. He adds that also. Truth is one, not two. See that? There are so many parallels between Satsai Baba and Jesus Christ, both message and mission. I am so happy to have met you. I pray Baba to shower his blessings on each and every one of you. At this moment, I'll be very grateful and thankful to you if you ask some questions, if you have any, because questions will stir the mind, Something like you have the curd, churn the curd, you get the butter out of it. So churning process is questioning and answer. If I know the answer, I'll be plainly answer you. If I do not know the answer, I'll be honest enough to admit I do not know. But I will never bluff. I'll say I do not know. Therefore, I appreciate if you ask me some questions on this topic or any other spiritual topic, the floor is open to you. Thank you, two brothers who take personal attention to invite me every year. And in fact, you wait for my talk, I wait for your arrival. Happy Christmas to everybody. Thank you. Sir. Yes.
Truth is God.
Yes.
So what is untruth then?
Wow! That is your standard. Appreciate. God bless you. Truth and what is untruth? Simple example. Light is open. Light outside, sunlight. When I walk, there is shadow. What is truth? Truth is light. What is false? Shadow. Shadow is because of me. Truth is because of its original, pristine purity. Pristine purity is the truth, which is original, natural, divine, spiritual. The shadow is because of me. Similarly, untruth is because of me. This untruth has come because of my mind, where the truth gets changed into untruth because of sensual pleasure, because of worldly attachment, because of possessiveness, because of weakness. Originally only truth. There is nothing like untruth.
So do you mean then that shadow is untruth?
The shadow is untruth. Why? Because when once I understand the shadow is because of me, then I just get out. I'll watch. So long I walk this way, there is shadow behind me. When the sun is right above me, there is no shadow. Light right above me, there is no shadow. There will be shadow when the light in front or behind. When the light is right above, there is no shadow. Similarly, the light of knowledge, the light of awareness will make me feel the truth all around. Thank you, sir. It added to richness my understanding. Thank you very much for your wonderful question. Thank you. Thank you. Good.
People generally talk about self-realization.
Yes.
What is self-realization?
Wow. This Bombay is Bombay, Rabbi. We are all rural fellows. They are all from metropolis city. What to do? They are always like that. Good. What is self-realization? Simple example. Pen. I want pen. I ask everybody. I want pen. I want to write. Suddenly Ishan will tell me, sir, why do you ask for pen? There is pen in your pocket. There is pen already here, but I am asking for pen everywhere. Similarly, you are already realized. There is nothing to realize. That true self, that self-awareness, the quality of the self of Satchidananda Brahman, that I am eternal reality, the existential reality, the witness of what I am not aware of. It is Guru who tells you, Are bacha, you are not what you think. You are not what others think. You are what you really are. That's what Baba says. You are not one but three. The one you think you are, the one others think you are, the one you really are. So a guru tells you what you really are. Because I think I am the body, I am the mind. Stand in front of the mirror, adjust my hair and consider myself very handsome. Though many people say you are not so. Others think that I am very intelligent. I am not so. But the Guru will tell you, you are not intelligence, the mind. You are not the physique, the body, the strength, but you are the spark of the divine. Eko vasi sarva bhutantaratma satchidanand avyayam akshayam. So you are really the spark of the divine. You are the son of eternity. Srunvantu visve amutasya putraha. You are the son of eternity and immortality, not this dust thou what, dust thou returnest, is not so. So self-realization, meaning Guru tells you what you are already. Because some people say, I am yet to get it. If you are yet to get it, you are still will lose. You still will lose it. You get it, you will lose it. So you is not getting. You are already that. And that is reminded by a guru. That's what you call Guru Upadesha. Am I clear? Pardon?
How will you come to know that you have
Wow. That's great, see. I'm just wondering why women are not asking questions. Particularly there is a demand that you should have more number of seats in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And all over the West there is women liberation movement. Why should you keep quiet? You are more intelligent than all of us. How do you know that you realize the self? Very good question. When this self-identity is gone, I am, you ask anybody, sir, may I know? Well, I am Dr. So-and-so. Well, I am professor. I'm a businessman. Well, I own property, the whole street in Bombay, I own it. Okay. Oh. So when this I-ness, identity is gone, you are self-realized. And two, when you do not see anyone other, the otherness, I is same in everyone. That self is in everyone. There's no one else. Meaning non-dual experience. Advaita bhava. Example being, you have mirrors all around. In a saloon, hairdressing center, there will be mirrors all around. I stand at the center. When there are 10 mirrors, 10 reflections of Anil Kumar. There are 10 Anil Kumars? Only one fellow. Mirrors, multiple mirrors. So to understand, the other does not exist, you only there. This is an example given by Baba. Other example, if I look at you, in your eyeball I see my reflection. You don't see your own reflection in your eyeball. If you see your own reflection in the eyeball, you should consult eye specialist. I see myself in you. Who are you? You are nobody other than me. That is the state of self-realization. When animal suffers, here we find Jagat Guru, Buddha suffering. You also from Pune, Sadhu Aswani, the champion of vegetarianism, the living saint. Sadhu Aswani, he says you have no right to kill any animal. Animal has got equal right to live as you have got the right to live. Why? Animal suffers and his brother animal, brother cows. That's what Sadhu Vaswani says. Similarly, an enlightened soul, a self-realization, meaning to find the same consciousness in everyone. Thank you very much. Good question. Good question. Very good question. Wow. Wow. Great. Yes.
Can you elaborate more on what Swami says about free will, willpower, and how is that affected by karma and...
Alright. Would you write the list on the same paper? Or ask me bit by bit. First part.
Free will and willpower.
Okay. Free will and willpower. What is free will? What is willpower? What does Baba say? As I told you in the beginning, all my books are from Swami only. I have not added any salt to his sweets. His are sweets. Why should I add salt to that? What does Baba say? Free will. Are you first of all free to have will? You are not free. How can you have free will? Impossible. What? Am I not free? Yes, you are not free. Why? Though you are not supposed to see, you see that which you should not. You hear that which you should not. You do that which you should not. You are not free. You are doing all that what you should not. So when you are not free, when you are carried away by your own things, how do you say you are free? You are not free. I am meaning I have become a slave to my habits. I have become a slave to my weaknesses. I have become a slave to my vices. How can I say I am free? When I am not free, how can I have a will? No. Because the will comes when you are strong. When you are weak, you cannot have this will. When you are strong with conviction, then you can will. What is it? I am not the body. I am not the body. Koham, who are you? Naham deham. I am not the body. I am not the individual. Aham jivosmi. No, you are not the jiva, the individual. Who are you? Aham brahmasmi. Koham, soham. I am you, I am you. At that state you can say, I have the will, so I have willpower. I am not free, I have no will. When I have no will, when I cannot will, willpower is out of question. Clear?
Yeah.
That's part. Next.
Just like how does that relate to the concept of total surrender as opposed to leaving things to God and doing your own actions? How do you...
Oh, are South Africa brain also, huh? Huh? I'm scared of Canadian brain, American brain, Australian brain. South African brain is a rebellion brain. Huh? Nelson Mandela. Wow. Sir? His question is this. Surrender on one side. On the other side, actions, human actions, other side. How do you act when you surrender? When you act, how to surrender? My question is this. Do you think that actions and surrender are opposite? No. They are not contradictory, but they are complementary. It is only your direction, your attitude that will make you realize that they are complementary and never contradictory. Simple. If I feel that I am acting, surrender is opposite. If you feel that you are the doer, I am the doer, I am doing it, surrender is opposite. When I feel that I am enjoyer, bhoktrutva bhava, Kartrutva bhava is the role of an actor. Bhoktrutva bhava, the role of an enjoyer. I do this, I should have the result. I did this, this is my result. So this bhoktrutva bhava. So when you have this kartrutva, doership, bhoktrutva, the enjoyership, surrender is the rival. Surrender is contradictory. Surrender is out of question. That's one plane. But Swami, I am acting as you wish. Actions are directed by you. The results are given by you. Results are your gifts. Actions are your inner prompting. That is surrender. So surrender and these actions are complementary. Then once we offer them to you. Sarva karma bhagavat prityardham. All actions to please you. That's good. That's where they are complementary. Got the point? Good boy. Good question. Good question. Good boy. Youth have got youthful questions. Good. Good. Any more, please? Like this, all the questions I had across the globe are put in question answer form in these 3 volumes. Quest Eternal, 1 volume, Between You and Me, which are released last week. Yes. Anybody? Yes.
It's very difficult to follow Swami teaching. How to go about?
Oh. It's very difficult to follow Swami teachings. How to go about? You are a practical man. You are a practical man. Because most of the people, Swami teachings are good, we clap and go. Because we don't practice at all. Swami teachings are interesting to hear. Swami teachings are easy to quote, but very tough to practice. I appreciate your frankness, openness. Now, what does Baba say about it? What does Baba say about it? Swami, your teachings are difficult to practice. What shall I do? What is his reply? All these questions are put to him. His reply is this. When your promotion is expected, you don't mind to work 2 hours extra. When your promotion is expected, you don't mind to work 2 hours extra. When you get some more profit, you don't mind to work overnight. You don't mind to work overnight. You don't mind to work more extra profit. So for worldly things, you are ready to work extra. You don't mind any strain, you don't mind any stress, you don't mind any worry. Though it is difficult, yes, I can manage. Sir, I think we want to promote you, young man, but there's a big project. Sir, it is so simple to do. Because promotion there. You find the difficult things very easy because of additional increments, promotion. Spirituality is difficult, teachings are difficult. Because then we find they interfere with selfish interests, that they interfere with our family comforts, that they don't give you immediate results, that they call for sacrifice, they call for tireless striving for eternal values. When we strive for eternal values, we find things tough and difficult. For immediate gain, immediate profit, you don't mind to struggle. So Swami teachings are difficult because the results are given in the long run. In the long run you get the results. Whereas worldly things which are easy, you get immediate profits. What does Baba say about it? What does Baba, as I told you, my friends, I love his teaching so much. Something like your Coca-Cola bottle. If you just take the cork out, it comes like that. So when you ask me a question, you are opening the cork. It's your mistake, it's not my mistake. Because I have been with him for so many years, translating his talks, I know these things. What does Baba say about it? If I take the blade and cut here, it bleeds immediately. Right? Right? Yes. When you draw the milk out of the udder of the cow and drink the milk, it will take 1 hour to digest. If you eat, it will take 4 hours to digest. If you sow the seed, it will take few months to grow. So some actions give immediate results, some actions give delayed results. Spirituality gives you results delayed. That's why a fellow is an idiot number 1. And he is pakka black marketer. He is a big cheater, hypocrite. But he is happy. But that will all be calculated in the divine register. He has to pay with compound interest. Chitra Gupta. Chitra Gupta is accountant in the court. What is that accountant doing? He is recording all your actions. Chitra, in a peculiar way. Gupta, confidential accounts. Number 2 account. 1 account for income tax. 2nd account, private account. That 2nd private account is Chitra Gupta in a peculiar, this Baba said it. Never appreciate me even in the dream, my friends. Never appreciate me. No, because they are all his words. What I am doing is, I am not adulterating it. I am not polluting it. I am delivering the sweet packet. The sweet packet you gave is simply given to you straight away. That's what I am doing. Therefore, things are difficult because the results when you get you do not know. Therefore, why should I bother about it? Let me work now. But I get the immediate profit. Am I clear, sir? Thank you very much for your lovely question. Thank you. Yes. Any more, please? Just another lady, one lady has asked, at least another sister. Or you can ask anything if you want. Yes? Or you are feeling hungry? Must be. It's 1:20. I know. Let that be the last question. Either for men or women. Open.
What's the difference between a guru and sadguru?
Wah, 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 wah. What are you by profession?
I'm a banker.
All fellows should come to you. Engineers, doctors, everybody. Wah, wah, wah. What is the difference between Guru and Sadguru? Whatever you say, sir. Though we say India is in villages, brains are in cities. We have to accept it. The city fellows are always what? Good. What is the difference between Guru and Sadguru? Bah. How shall I translate into English? Guru is a teacher, Sadguru is the master. Sadguru is a master, Guru is a teacher. What is the difference, Guru and a Sadguru? What is the difference between teacher and a master? Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is a master. Jesus, master. Baba, master. Anil Kumar, a teacher. We are all teachers. What is the difference between a teacher and a master? A teacher repeats what is there in the book. Repeats. There is a syllabus, there are textbooks. We repeat. If we shout, we are successful teachers. We are not audible, we are failures as a teacher. If I explain what is there in the book clearly, I am successful. If I confuse you, more successful. If I make the simple subject very tough, most successful. This is all teachers of this category. Some teachers avoid questions. Some teachers bypass. If you ask one question, they will answer another question which you have not put. Some teachers successfully confuse so that you forget your own question. Some people divide, saying that last year students are better than this year students. This is ABCD of teaching. Avoid, bypass, confuse, divide. So a teacher simply repeats what is there. But a master is creative. Master is creative. Something new, something fresh. Teacher is not like that. Repeat, same syllabus. Equal volumes of gases under equal conditions of temperature contain equal number of molecules. If he tells anything new, the fellow will successfully fail in the examination. Repetition is the job of a teacher. Creativity is the job of a master. Teacher teaches collectively in a classroom. In a classroom, all are seated. I teach. Alright, boy, this is a thing. Mendelian laws of inheritance, Darwinian theory of evolution, Pascal law, Avogadro hypothesis, Berzelius hypothesis, Newton laws of gravitation force. In a general class I teach. Divine Master teaches the individual. He will judge your standard and then teaches you. A teacher teaching is common, master's teaching is individual. Guru Upadesha. Sadguru teaches depending upon your level, upon your standard. Whereas we teachers take the notes, come on. Take the notes, I'll give you the guide. You are sure to pass. But master is not interested in your passing or success. Master is interested in your evolution of the soul. Teacher teaches you what you do not know. A master tells you what you are. A teacher has got time, school from 10 to 4 o'clock, university. Thank you. But master continues 24 hours. A teacher communicates. I speak, you hear. I write on the board, you copy. Teacher communicates verbally or in writing, Guru. Whereas Sadguru communes from within. He talks to you. He answers your questions from within. That is a Sadguru. A Guru is outside. Sadguru is within. A Guru has got a program, a syllabus, calendar year, academic year. A Sadguru is here. Guru is there, Sadguru is here. A Guru goes on changing. The syllabus is revised year to year. Sadguru teaches changeless eternal values. Am I clear? A Guru always feels superior because I am MSc PhD. Student is MS, BSc fellow. Sadguru considers you same as himself, that you are his reflection. That's what he did. Thank you for the final question. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much.